What is the eternal now? Did you know that you can experience heaven on earth by not dying and go to heaven, but to actually realize what has actually happened, to realize that God is here now, and that as you do life with him, he's going to be with you in everything, in all the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, everything. And that was the whole point of us being here, is to do life, this physical life, with God, who is spirit, who is truth, and that he is now with us every second of the moment of time in everything that we're doing, and that he never leaves us nor forsakes us. That this consciousness and this awareness is this reality coming into bearing into the very seed of our hearts, so that it can germinate and crack open, and we can begin to live this out in real life. Does this mean that, nothing bad will ever happen? Does this mean that, I'm going to live forever and ever? Well, actually, what it means is that once you are in God, you are living forever. You see, that's the eternal now. And that it is a state of mind where heaven is on earth. That was a whole new revelation that God was trying to do through the work of the cross and through what Jesus was doing. That he was trying to reveal to humanity, I am already with you. You're just not realizing it. And you don't have to go through a religious system to find me. I am here now. And that in that walk and in that understanding, that he is now here, so it is heaven on earth. And that when we leave this life, this physical realm, immediately we go into the eternal realm as if we didn't even miss a beat. And that life continues. Life never ends. See, we're very fearful on this side because of all that, we don't know or we're going to miss and all of that. But when we enter into that eternal realm, it's as if we never even missed a beat. So that's why the eternal now concept and reality is something that you can get a hold of now, that you need to realize, that you need to understand, that you just need to accept and surrender and walk into. And that when you do, it is literally like heaven on earth. Because what is heaven on earth? What did the people in the Bible want? They wanted God to be with them. And that's what we have. We actually are living in the fulfillment of all that they were struggling in, trying to understand and try to conceive of. We're actually walking in that now. And that is as good as it gets. And for those of us that want to go deep into it, you're finding out some really cool things with God. Those that are like, hey, I'm just satisfied where I'm at, then that's where you're at, right? Remember, I've always said God meets you right where you're at. So whatever your goals, your dreams, your passions, your needs, your wants, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to become, invite the Lord, invite God to be a part of that process. And watch him begin to work with you and to help you and to guide you. And this is living in the physical realm through our source in the eternal realm that I call eternal now. This is heaven on earth. It's realizing what he has already done for us and us walking in that and moving out in that and manifesting it, because it's just going to be a natural byproduct of what you already are. In your mind, in your heart, in your emotion, right? In the passions that you have, and how it's coming into full alignment with God the Father. That is our purpose. That is what we're looking forward to. That's what we're growing into and maturing into. That is our focus. It's not looking towards some day of a global one world order under Jesus and everyone's going to obey him and we're going to have 1,000 years of peace. That's no longer the paradigm. No longer the paradigm. That is what they wanted in the Bible. It got fulfilled through Jesus, and they realized to come into the kingdom was a mindset that, Jesus said the kingdom of God is in you. It's near you, right? They didn't understand that. We're 2,000 years later actually walking in it, and I don't think people are even conscious of what they're walking into. and the privilege that we have looking at the Bible from, a past perspective to give us new perspective for the current living of eternal now.